big thanks to Function of Beauty for sponsoring this video.
Look at the sweetest little blob. Hello. Sleepy boy. It's time to start our day. You're so freaking pretty. So we're gonna leave one kitty. Hi, Bug. Also, excuse the mess. I just got Duncan this morning. As Emma Books would say, a hoe loves Duncan. And you know, the rest of the room I have no excuses for, but it's good. So I forgot I was gonna show you before and after of like me with makeup and me without makeup. And I'm basically done now. And I'm talking this way because the only before and after I'm gonna show you is like, can you really tell a difference? Like, does mascara really make a difference? Let's be honest. It freaking does. This should be my vibe. I'm getting like Mad Hatter vibes from Alice in Wonderland, like the live action. Okay, I'm gonna put my other mascara on because it looks like a sad bald baby. You know what else I just remembered? If my lips look weird, it's because foundation always gets on my lips while I'm like tinted moisturizer, sorry, always. Doesn't matter. My base always gets on my lips while I'm doing my makeup, and I put on chapstick after that, so like it's like a weird mix of that, so I haven't wiped it off yet. So what a mess. What a mess to the start of this vlog. Love that. Did you expect anything else? Probably not. Welcome back to another reading vlog. I'm so excited about this one, not only because it's a weekend reading vlog and you guys already know how I feel about weekend reading vlogs, but also because this video is actually being sponsored by Function of Beauty. I'm so hyped. Function of Beauty is this really cool personalized hair care brand, and I've honestly had my eye on this brand for the longest time. So when they reached out to me and asked if I wanted them to sponsor one of my videos, I was like, heck yes. Basically, like I said, this is a totally customizable hair care brand that you take a 2-minute quiz where you kind of specify what kind of hair you have, what your hair goals are, and even like fun stuff like what color, what smell, and what name you want to have on the bottle. Like mine says Function of Brittany, which is really cool, but it's also all natural. So this means, I'm gonna read it off because I don't want to miss any of this stuff, but it means that there are no parabens, no sulfates, no GMOs, and no toxins in your shampoo and conditioner, and it's 100% vegan and cruelty-free, which is actually something that's so important to me. You guys know, if you've been watching me for a while, I made like a makeup video ages ago where I was talking about how I normally try and buy makeup brands that are just cruelty-free because it's something I feel very strongly about. So the fact that it's not only super customizable but also an all-natural, cruelty-free, vegan shampoo and conditioner is just so amazing to me. So I made my shampoo and conditioner kind of like a lavender color, and I also picked one of their limited edition scents, which was lavender and eucalyptus, because you guys know I love lavender. It's definitely one of my favorite smells, and I've really never had a shampoo and conditioner that smelled like it before, so I was really excited about it. And let me tell you, it smells amazing. And I also actually picked the option of making it without silicones, because you can also make it with silicones. Silicones are basically like, I think of it as like a coating on your hair, like almost a, plastic is the wrong word, but it's a silicone coating on your hair that helps to detangle it. So a lot of shampoos and conditioners that come without silicones, you'll notice like a very stark difference with your other shampoos and conditioners because your hair is like a little bit less manageable. But I was so nervous that first time that the conditioner was not going to do enough, and I think the conditioner is my absolute favorite part. My hair has never felt better. I have to stop myself from using like more of the conditioner than I do of the shampoo because I want to finish them at the same time. But it's just so nice and it leaves my hair so nourished and soft. I didn't even have to use another product when I get out of the shower to brush my hair, which I almost always do, but but I still do because I also got the leave-in conditioner. If you wanted to give your hair a little bit of extra love, they do also have the option of getting like a hair mask, a hair serum, or a leave-in conditioner, which is what I did. And again, it's formulated to like whatever customizable things you want for your hair, and it also smells like lavender, which I wasn't sure if it would, but mine does. I use this after every single shower and I really like it. Leave-in conditioners are kind of tricky for me just because my hair does get pretty greasy at the top, so it's also really fine. Like the texture of my hair is very fine. I have a lot of it, I guess, according to my hairdresser, but I have a lot of very like baby fine hair. Too much product can really build up and make it look like just kind of gross and clumpy. I hear my cat. Hi, do you want to come in? Okay, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to close the door on you. Shalom did. But like I was saying, too much of anything in my hair is really obvious. It just makes it kind of like clumpy and icky, and I have the leave-in conditioner in right now and I love how it looks. It honestly couldn't have come at a more perfect time either, just because I was running out of the shampoo and conditioner that I used to use right when this order came in, and I was actually kind of stressed because the shampoo and conditioner that I use I normally get from like TJ Maxx, and that was when they weren't open during quarantine, and I thought that I was just gonna have to like use my boyfriend's all-in-one shampoo and conditioner body wash thing. So I'm actually really glad that this came in the mail when it did. Really, T'Challa? He's knocking things off my shelf. Which brings me to my next point. You can actually subscribe to this service, and you have a ton of options when it comes to subscribing. You can be like for every month, every 2 months, every 3 months, or every 6 months. And you can cancel at any time, but you can also change your formula at any time. Like let's say it's just not working for you, or you have different needs for your hair at different times. I really love the actual brand itself. I think the product is absolutely amazing. And then to top it off, it's cruelty free, which I don't know. Not everything that is super convenient and super good for you is cruelty free, so I just really appreciate that this brand is, and I'm really happy that they reached out to work with me on this video because I got to try out the product and I'm obsessed. So if you guys did want to try out Function of Beauty, if you've been curious about the brand like I was, you can actually follow my link down below. They gave me 20% off for you guys for your first order, so if you just follow that link down in my description bar, it will be applied at your checkout, and I hope that if you do use it that you're gonna enjoy it just as much as I do, because I just have been having such a good time with this. And I just know that this is also like such a good time for this because obviously self-care is so important, especially when— Are you eating my hair? He's been eating my hair even more since I started using this brand, so I think he likes it too. But like I was saying, I really just think that self-care is so important. In general, I'm a very strong believer in self-care and pampering yourself and just treating yourself all the time. But specifically now when the world is just so shaky, we tend to forget about self-care. Like we tend to be so focused on everything negative that's happening in the world, and we forget that we need to treat ourselves as well. And I think that this is one really good way to do it, and I really hope that it's something that you guys are gonna benefit from. I know that it's not very bookish, but I mean, this is still something that I use in my everyday life, and I feel like you guys might like it as well. So yeah, other than that though, this is a weekend reading vlog. I don't know how long this is. I mean, I do know how long it's gonna be. It's gonna be until Sunday. Today is Friday. Huh, that's the first time I said it was Friday. But it's Friday. It's actually pretty late in the day right now. I was editing a video that I wanted to get up by today. I still might finish editing that and start getting it uploaded. I actually took some footage of myself earlier in the vlog while I was editing, and now it is a lot later, but at that time it was actually early. Yeah, there is some things that I have to get done at my mom's house room wise, and originally I wasn't gonna go today, but then I remembered that I left all my filming equipment, including my ring light, that's why everything's so dark right now, at her house. So because I was filming my bullet journal video, so I probably want to finish that up tonight as well. So that's actually probably what I'm gonna get to doing now. I haven't thought farther than that ahead, like as far as reading plans, so I guess we're just gonna go on this journey together. My battery is gonna die, and guess what I left at my mom's house? My charger and my battery. You're correct, my extra battery. So yeah, I guess this is gonna be cut short. I'll probably talk to you guys later or tomorrow. I do work tomorrow though, so I'm kind of curious to see how that's gonna go, especially because it's 4th of July, but yeah, I don't know. I'll see you guys then. I'm gonna talk to you later because it's already been 14 minutes of me talking. Awkward. Bye. This is a cute angle, right? It's Tuesday, or it's Tuesday. Girl. It's Saturday and it's the 4th of July today. Originally, I was actually supposed to still be at work, but my company has decided to close a few more of their locations again due to COVID, just out of like ample precautions, which is really good on them, and I'm really happy that they made that decision. And my location was actually one of the locations that they decided to close. I mean, all the stores in Vegas, but you know. So I didn't end up working today. Yesterday was the last day, and I had a little bit of time because I do want to hang out with my roommates today. I don't want to spend too much time. I'm honestly really not in the mood to celebrate 4th of July. 4th of July has never really been my favorite holiday in general. I hate fireworks. And like, not out of like, I love how they look, but when I was really little and I'd first found out about like global warming and the ozone layer, really little, I was like maybe 6 or 7, my brain thought that fireworks were exploding against the ozone, like that's how it worked. And I was always really nervous about Disneyland because I knew that they did fireworks every single night, and I was like, oh my god, they're gonna rip an entire hole in the ozone layer and we're gonna get sucked out into space. So I was much older when I found out that fireworks do not explode on the ozone layer, but it still just doesn't seem very safe to me. Like, it's definitely not something that I feel like you should do. I mean, I know it's just exploding in air, but it still feels like it's not safe for the planet because of my child brain. So because of that, I never really enjoyed 4th of July. I don't like wearing red, white, and blue. I don't really look good in red, white, and blue. I don't love fireworks, and it just kind of seemed like a pointless holiday to me. I think that especially because my mom's Argentinian, we didn't really focus on it that much. We just, I mean, we watched fireworks, but there wasn't like a whole thing about it. So I never really got in the mood. And then this year specifically, I just feel like I'm not in the mood, honestly. And I also have a ton of stuff to do. Like, to top it off, I do have quite a bit of work to get done. I've been a little bit better about managing my time though this month because I was on top of doing my life bullet journal before the month started, and I added like a time tracker in, and I feel like it's helped me so much because at the end of the day, I don't want to put in that I didn't do anything all day. So like, during the day, I'm like blocking out time, and I also kind of put in a reward system for myself. I am a child. Apparently, I will not be a motivated human being adult to get stuff done unless a reward is involved. So yeah, but I'm actually at my mom's house right now. That was a really long intro to tell you what was going on. I'm at my mom's house right now. I'm so hyped because a project that I've been working on for this whole month, which is a present for my boyfriend, something that I wanted to like make myself, that's for our room makeover, is like been the sole basically project that I've been working on, and it's just taken a lot of time. But there was one item that IKEA was out of for a while and they still hadn't restocked, but when I was like kind of digging around in the website, I realized that there was something that I could use instead that actually might look even better, and they had it in stock. So I ran to IKEA today because I was so worried that they would be out of stock by the time I got there, or by tomorrow. And I was also really nervous that because my store is closed and IKEA hasn't been restocking that much, that IKEA could potentially also close down. This is totally me just theorizing. I don't have any proof, but I was nervous because of that. And I was like, if I have to wait another month and a half or something to pick up this part to finish this project, I'm gonna go insane. So I got it and I built it, and guys, this is looking so cool, so cool. I can't wait to show you when everything's done, because I'll definitely show you then, but I can't show you now because I don't know when my boyfriend watches my videos, and I don't want him to be spoiled, you know? I want to surprise it. He has no idea what's going on. None. Could be arts and crafts, could be not arts and crafts. Besides that, I actually have kind of decided on a TBR for the month, or a very soft TBR. I want to potentially either pick up The Dragon Republic or The Vanishing Half on audio today, probably while I'm working on this stuff, if there isn't another YouTube video for me to watch, because I've been catching up. Whenever we think as the book community that we have drama, like especially with book Twitter, because I don't know if you guys are on Twitter, but it tends to get pretty dramatic on there and very just frustrating. Whenever we think we have drama, let's just remember that the beauty community has way worse drama, such bad drama. Yeah, I'm probably gonna finish some stuff up here, but I'm not gonna do too much because I do still want to get home, shower, maybe go meet everyone at the house, because my roommate's older brother, my roommates who are two brothers, they have an older brother who doesn't live with us, and he has his own place, and it has a huge backyard, and he's having us over for 4th of July. Well, they're already there. I was supposed to work today anyways. I figured that I would just drive myself there and then I can leave whenever I want because I still have work to do at home. So I'm just gonna try and finish this stuff up here and decide on a few final decisions, you know? You know how it goes. All right, that's it for this update. This is a kind of strange update. I'm sorry for that. My mind is out the window. I don't even have one anymore. Don't ask me about it. It's a touchy subject. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna pick up either Dragon Republic or The Vanishing Half on audio. I am hoping to actually get reading done in this reading vlog. Wish me luck. Should not be this hard for a booktuber to read, but it freaking is. So I figured it would be kind of funny to give you a little update in my car while I drove to the house that everyone's already at. But yeah, I'm really hoping not to stay too long. It kind of helps because my boyfriend just said, you might want to text your friend if you want her to come, or like you're not gonna know anyone here. And I was like, oh, that's fine because your girl is trying to get back home. It's already almost 9 and it took me a while. It took me a while because I got home at about like 7:45 and then I showered and got ready in an hour, which is impressive. Oof, firework. Why isn't my watch giving me directions? I would like directions, please. Fireworks are going off all around. Aren't fireworks illegal? Of course they don't care on this side of town because it's all rich people. So like, who's gonna yell at the rich people? No one. Well, this was a fun update. Oh yeah, I wanted to say I actually started listening to The Vanishing Half. I had to use an Audible credit for it just because it wasn't available on Scribd and it was gonna take like a few months to be available at my library, and I'm enjoying it for the most part. It's, oh my gosh, is it almost a full moon tonight? Love that. It's good. It's reminded me a lot of Little Fires Everywhere, and it's probably just because this is like the only other literary fiction, I'm assuming this is literary fiction, that I've read, so like the tones are very similar, especially because they're both taking place in like the USA from a few decades ago. So far it's kind of strange. I mean, I will kind of update you more the more I know about it, but basically the basis of it is that there are 2 twin sisters and they grew up in this community of Black people that are very light-skinned, and it's what they prize more than anything. And both of these twin sisters, when they are about 16 or 17, decide to leave and run away. It kind of follows their paths because one of them, she embraces her Blackness, and her daughter is very dark-skinned. She ends up coming back to the town, and her daughter kind of has to deal with that self-image issue of all these lighter-skinned Black people that look down on her for being dark-skinned. And we have the other twin sister, which I actually haven't gotten to her part yet, but I'm just remembering from the summary that she has completely denied her Black culture and is passing as a white woman with her husband, who is white, who does not know that she is not white. So that's all very interesting, and somehow I'm sure their paths will collide. I think the daughter's paths collide, but I'm not really sure. So yeah, it's good. It's very interesting. It's a little bit dull, but that's like literary fiction. I can't expect too much, you know? I can't expect like a fantasy book. So yeah, that's that on that. So I'll talk to you guys later. I hope that I'm talking to you guys at 10:30, maybe in this exact same spot, just driving back home. Here's hoping. We can literally only hope for the best. Okay, I'm gonna go. Bye. Happy Sunday, everybody. So it's pretty late right now. Well, last night, the last clip that I left off on was me being like, I hope I'm back in my car telling you guys it's 10:30. And honestly, we didn't end up leaving too late. I ended up driving Adam home too, and we just left our roommates there because it was their brother's house. It was 11:30 by the time we got into the car and headed home, and after that it was just kind of like we just hung out a little bit, and then actually my roommates got back home. Oh my goodness, my hair, why is it looking like that? It's a mess. So I need to like What the fudge? Ugly. Okay, so that's better in my opinion. But my roommates did end up getting back home at like 2:33, and yeah, so I didn't get a lot of work done last night, which is kind of like a bummer, but I am really glad that I actually spent time with like my roommates and my boyfriend, because I really tend to just like put any kind of social life that I have on a back burner when I'm stressed. And I've definitely, I don't know guys, I've been thinking about it because I was trying to think the other day about how long it's been since I've felt completely like normal within a routine where I'm getting a lot of work done, where I just feel normal and unstressed about anything. And I think that it's truthfully been since like November, because that is when we started looking for a new place to live in my old house, and that's kind of when I started getting really stressed out about that stuff. But I was okay for a couple of months because I still had my routines of being in the house, and then we had the in-between stage where I was at my mom's for about 3 months, and that was, I mean, pretty relaxing, but I had no kind of routine and I wasn't getting basically any work done. And the moment that that ended, we've just been in quarantine and in this like very strange state of the world. So I truthfully have not been in a productive and like conducive mindset since November, and that is absolutely wild to me. And since November, since I've really been comfortable like socializing with friends and not feeling guilty about it, thinking about all the other stuff that I have to do. And I still felt pretty guilty last night. I mean, I was there for what, an hour and a half really? So yeah, that's kind of crazy. And I actually did want to bring that up a little because I was going through the comments in my last vlog and I wanted to mention this, and I really don't want anyone to be like, think that I was upset or anything like that, because I got a comment that was like something along the lines of, I like miss when you used to like actually annotate and do bookish content in your vlogs. You like don't do that anymore. You complain a lot. And I responded to them, me too, and it honestly might have seemed pretty like sarcastic, but I honestly do miss that, guys. Like, and again, I don't want any kind of like weirdness about that. I didn't take it in a bad way. I honestly was just kind of like reading it and I'm like, dude, me too. I miss like wanting to physically read. I miss annotating my books and having a good time. I miss just being kind of stress-free and not complaining, because I don't think that I complain so much in my videos, but it's kind of hard to like type out when you weren't so stressed, kind of. I mean, I'm assuming, but I do talk a lot about the stressors in my life, and I feel like I've had stressors in my life since November. Like, we're closing in on 8 months. That's literally so crazy to me. I mean, yeah, and I'm finally kind of starting to feel a little bit more normal again, and I feel like I go through phases where I say that and then it's not real, but right now I just feel like a huge weight is gonna be lifted off my shoulders as soon as I'm done with like my soft bedroom redecorating, because that's been a pretty big stress factor in my life and something that's been taking a lot of time. But I'm really close to finishing. If I might literally, guys, cross your fingers for me, let's pray that I finish tomorrow, because I think that is a possibility, and that's very cool to me. So I mean, finish all the stuff at my mom's anyways tomorrow. But yeah, so it's just been a time, and that's a bummer. So today I got off topic, I'm sorry about that. But today I just had a really slow start to my day. I feel like I crashed last night when I finally got to sleep. I slept until 2 p.m. today, and I really needed it, and we got some breakfast, well, brunch. I cleaned the house a little, and then I kind of got into the book room to start doing my edits, because there's a couple videos that I want to get edited, and hopefully one that I get up for tomorrow. So I've been working on that, and I haven't really had a moment to read, so that's I'll probably give you a final reading update I'm gonna have like one more clip after this, because I do just want to edit a little and then maybe have another clip, or maybe like a voiceover of me filling out my journal. But basically I really have only read the first part of The Vanishing Half, and it says I have like 9 hours and 34 minutes left. It looks like I am 15% of the way through the book, I would have to say, maybe a little, maybe 20. So that's pretty cool. And again, I haven't really listened to any today, so I'm not going to give you any updates as far as that goes. I was kind of hoping to be able to pick up a graphic novel or manga tonight, but it's already kind of late, so I'm not really sure how that's gonna go. But yeah. I don't even think that I'm going to call this vlog a reading vlog. It's honestly a debate that I've been having with myself with most of the vlogs that I've been posting lately. Like even the last one where I got that comment, it was just a reminder where I haven't been reading so much as updating you on my life, and in that case it's not necessarily a reading vlog, you know? Let me know what you think about that, because that's actually one of the other reasons why I originally wanted to make another channel, was so that I could have like vlogs that are more like this, where I'm just kind of talking and chit-chatting about my life and showing you through my day, and not so much having reading updates, because I feel like that's definitely what my vlogs have been turning into for a while now, actually, like for a year. But especially now that I don't read as much and I've been in such a like hard physical reading slump, it's just more of a life update vlog. So I might stop calling them reading vlogs, I'm not sure. I also wanted to mention I loved your guys' feedback on my last video about potentially my starting a Patreon and what you would want to see on it, but I wanted to make a clarification because I realized I was super unclear when I was talking about it. Nothing about this channel right here will change. I will still be posting all the time. Patreon would just kind of be extra content. I would still post vlogs on this channel if that's what you guys want to see, but it would almost be like potentially extra vlogs on Patreon and having maybe only like 1 or 2 vlogs on this channel per month. So that's kind of the clarification that I wanted to add there. Me having a Patreon, if I ever did it, would not change this at all. It would just kind of be like an added benefit, because I'm totally aware that not everyone can afford to support me in that way. I wouldn't ever want to like make you guys decide that you had to support me in that way or anything like that. It's just for anyone who does want to help or who would be interested in something like that. So I understand. I totally feel you guys there. Please do not be concerned about that. I mean, it might not even happen, you know what I mean? It's just kind of spitballing ideas, but I really did appreciate all the feedback on that. So yeah, I'll probably do another update before the night's done, and that'll be that. Chala's apparently gonna help me edit, and I'm so grateful. Hey, thick boy. They've both been mama's kids all week. It's making me so happy. They just want to spend so much time with me, and they follow me around everywhere, and it just like makes my little heart full, because Luna's like asleep right over here, and Chala's now join the party, so we appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna get to editing.
So I actually did end up putting on the audiobook for The Vanishing Half for the rest of the night, and I did end up listening to page 100, and I'm actually a lot more invested in the story, and I can't wait to talk to you guys more about it in maybe a later vlog. So, but that was really all that I had to update you on, and I tried to do some updates in my journal. Hopefully my journaling video is up by now, and I'll link it up above in case you haven't seen it. But other than that, thank you so much to Function of Beauty for sponsoring this video. Make sure to check out that link if you're interested. Thank you all so much. I love you all so much, and I will see you in my next one. Goodbye!